Good morning from the heart of New York City. This is a Better Self Daily Show dedicated to one thing to learn and apply to live as a better self daily. I'm your host, Angela Shurina from Create Yourself That Today, your personal trainer, your personal nutritionist, your personal health and wellness coach, your fellow biohacker, and just someone with a lot of passion for healthy living, healthy eating, food, nutrition, diet, movement, longevity, exercise, fitness, feeling your best, looking your best, and performing your best on all levels. And today, as promised, we are going to be talking more about sleep, and in particular, sleep tactics for more efficient, more effective sleep, so you as a human being perform better during your waking hours. And these tactics we are going to take from Nick Littlehales, elite sports sleep coach, and his new book, Sleep, The Myth of 8 Hours, The Power of Naps, and a new plan to recharge your body and mind. So as you might remember from yesterday, we talked about sleep cycles and how our body goes through sleep cycles during our sleep. And one cycle is 90 minutes, and we need to sleep in full cycles if you want to wake up feeling refreshed, feeling rested, and ready to rock the world. So you want to plan during the night, or when you plan to have your recovery sleep during the day, you want to plan your sleep in those cycles. So ideal thing number one you want to remember, per week you gotta have somewhere around 35 cycles, that ends up being 5 cycles a night or 7.5 hours a night. That is ideal for most people. 28 cycles is being absolute minimum. That is 4 cycles per night or 6 hours, not per night actually, but per 24-hour period. So the main thing also in the book is to understand that 24 hours a day is your recovery period. So for example, if you're getting 4 cycles a night, that is 6 hours, then ideal you gotta squeeze in another 5th cycle somewhere during the day. And we're gonna talk about the best times to squeeze in that missing cycle. But anyway, look at your sleep as a more of a flexible thing, meaning you can actually schedule it and you can actually adjust it to your lifestyle without compromising your performance and improving your performance. So thing number one to remember is you want to have 28 to 35 cycles per week. 28 is absolute minimum. Otherwise, they say you're going to have problems with your performance, mental and physical. 90 minutes is a full cycle. So 28 to 35, aimed for 35, of course. Very important to have good quality night sleep is waking up at the same time. So thing number 2 to remember from the book is you gotta create your sleep schedule, and you gotta make sure that most of the nights, meaning at least 5 out of 7 nights, you gotta wake up at the same time. But when there is an emergency, when there is like special occasion, you can reschedule that waking up time. But most of the nights, you gotta sleep on the same schedule, and at the very least wake up at the same time. So for me, for example, I love waking up freakishly early, so 3:30, that's going to be the waking time that I'm going to be mastering. So have the same waking time, except for emergencies and special occasions. At least 5 nights a week have the same waking time. Figure out the amount of cycles that is a good amount for you, that is doable amount, and have those cycles during the night regularly. So for example, for me, it's going to be 4 cycles a night from 9:30 p.m. till 3:30 a.m. What is your number? Figure out what is your number, what gives you the feeling of being refreshed and well rested and ready to rock the world. So figure out the amount of cycles, figure out your waking time that you can commit to, and then missing cycles or additional rest, additional cycles you can squeeze, the best time to squeeze your 90-minute sleep cycle is between the hours of 12 to 3 p.m. That's you perform the worst anyway, so it's a wasted time anyway if you want to do any kind of productive and prolific work. So squeezing your another 90-minute sleep cycle if needed between the hours of 12 to 3 p.m. And then if you cannot, have the appropriate amount of sleep, or if you just want to have another nap, there is another window, a good window to have your nap. Shorter nap is between the hours of 5 to 7. That's when you get to have your mini nap. That is also improves your mental and physical performance, but it's not a full cycle. But this is the next best amount of sleep. That is 30-minute sleep, 30-minute nap. And if you want to further increase the efficiency of that short nap between the hours 5 to 7, or even when you squeeze it between 12 and 3 p.m., also a great idea, drink a cup of coffee right before that. That helps. Caffeine works through your system. It takes approximately 25 to 30 minutes for a caffeine to work through your system. So when you wake up after a 30-minute nap, drinking coffee before, you're gonna feel extra alert and extra focused and ready to do whatever it is you need to do. So a lot of information, but again, what you want to remember is wake up at the same time most of the nights, have the same amount of sleep cycles, 90-minute sleep cycles most of the night, have 28 to 35 cycles, 90-minute cycles per week at the very minimum. If you do not sleep enough during the night, or you do not feel like sleeping all cycles during the night, then you can squeeze your additional 90-minute cycles ideally between the hours of 12 to 3 p.m. And then you can have recovery mini nap that is 30 minutes, and you can have your coffee right before that 30-minute nap, either between the hours of 12 to 3 p.m. or between the hours of 5 to 7 p.m. to get you extra boost of energy, alertness, and focus. So, got it? So this was episode dedicated to sleep, to more efficient, more effective sleep, and tactics based on recent research and practice of elite athletes. This is from the book Sleep, the Myth of 8 Hours, The Power of Naps, and the New Plan to Recharge Your Body and Mind. The book is by Littlehales, Elite Sports Sleep Coach. So if you want this information in a more readable format, I can send you a PDF with this information. Shoot me an email to Angela@createyourself.today, Angela@createyourself.today with your questions. And thank you for listening, guys. Appreciate you all the questions. Request for more information, shoot to Angela@createyourself.today. Until next time, live and sleep as a better self today.